Because cannabis DUI insurance eyes the Oregon market. That's right. Insurance against some cost of driving while potentially high may be soon coming to Oregon. That's right. A Utah-based startup offering insurance to cover the costs of defending a cannabis DUI charge has applied to sell its products in Oregon. They must have a lot of cannabis DUIs up there. Some research shows tests of bodily fluids for THC don't reliably correlate with intoxication, yet they are used to prosecute DUI cases. The company's testing the novel insurance product is called reepher, REEPHER, and says this discrepancy can lead to cannabis users being wrongly charged with driving under the influence. THC is a component in cannabis that provides the high and an ingredient in some CBD products like chocolate that are not designed to provide a high. But by the numbers, the cheapest insurance product offered by reepher, REEPHER, costs $15 per month and offers up to $15,000 in potential coverage. Cap supply, such as $8,000 in defense attorney fees and $1,500 to recover a car that has been towed. And premiums may be higher for people with previous DUIs or other drug-related traffic violations. How this thing works is reepher launched in late 2021 and currently operates in 6 states as a prepaid legal expense plan. It has raised $1.2 million in investments and has signed up less than 1,000 customers, the CEO, Justin Cohn, tells Axios. The application to offer a similar service in Oregon is on hold while they try to work out a deal with an insurance carrier that would allow them to operate as an insurance product in all 50 states. And in a quote, there needs to be a new type of coverage that protects people from financial consequences of their own behaviors, which are not illegal, Cohn tells Axios. But if you end up on the wrong side of the risk, it can be a costly endeavor. He says Oregon is of particular interest to the startup because there is a large swath of the population that does consume cannabis there. And Tom Baker, an expert on insurance law at the University of Pennsylvania Law School, tells Axios that the reepher's products seem similar to, in quote, peace of mind insurance, like for trip cancellation or identity theft. He says it's unusual to offer insurance for conduct that would be regarded as criminal, Baker said. Oregon crime statistics show that over the past 2.5 years, law enforcement made 210 driving under the influence citations where marijuana was involved and 64 disorderly conduct citations. And nationally, marijuana is the second most common drug found in blood tests of drivers involved in crashes, per federal research. And a recent paper by the National Association of Insurance Commissioners cites a direct relation between legalized cannabis and car crashes, as well as general rise in DUIs. And what are they watching is whether consumers will decide this kind of insurance is worth the cost. If cannabis DUI insurance sells, reepher plans to get into insuring behavior related to relationships, starting with marriage and divorce. Marriage insurance would cover costs, for example, if one partner didn't show up for the wedding, and for divorce, we're not going to pay any alimony. We pay for the lawyer and the life disruption, Cohn tells Axios. Well, I'm curious. You doctors have dealt with so much insurance. I'm wondering what you guys think about this DUI insurance that could be coming to Oregon soon. This is Jason Beck for the High at 9 News. What do y'all think about this?
Jason, you mind if I chime in on this one?
Oh, hold on. Yeah, Chris, can you turn your camera on?
Yes, 1 second.
All right. We have Chris Eggers, who is normally joins us on Mondays, who has now moved to the Friday lineup.
Yeah, the fun.
Yes,
yeah.
There he is.
There we are.
There he is. Yes.
Yeah.
Go for it, Chris.
What's going on?
Yeah.
This is very interesting. I find it very interesting, but I think this works in theory only for a lot of reasons. One, if you are arrested, let me say this. think it only works if you're arrested and the only substance found is cannabis. And then on top of that, in that process, I see a ton of issues here. What if somebody's arrested for multiple crimes? They were, say, in theory, not guilty of driving under the influence. It was only a positive test in your body, but you were not under the influence. But you pled guilty to the DUI instead of a different charge. The water's getting very muddy here because arrests are not as cut and dry as in the movies or on TV as we see. There's a ton of moving parts, and then we talk about the car being impounded, and insurance against that. I can see issues there as well. So I think this is. I'm going to be interested to see how it shakes out. I'm not against it by any means. I just am wondering what the fine print says in these contracts as I'm paying my monthly premium.
Wouldn't you call it an insurance rollout, Chris?
They're rolling something, Jason, right? I don't know.
Definitely rolling something. That's right. 4 wheels, you know what I mean? No flaps.
That was a joke. Thank you.
Yes.
I like
whoever was my first courtesy laugh. Whoever was the first courtesy laugh, I appreciate that.
We got you.
I'm picking up what you're putting down there. Like, my thing here is this company that's offering this is based out of Utah.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if Mitt Romney is behind this, Jason.
He very well could be. I mean, I wouldn't put it past him to be involved in this. I mean, but I'll tell you what, I'm willing to bet that the Mormons are more involved in this than Mitt Romney is.
Dude, they're business people, man. They know how to make money.
Exactly.
Quick start is real.
That's what I'm saying.
This doesn't sound like a good business plan, though. This is, how many
MLM.
people are getting...
I think it is if you get enough buy-in from stoners that want to.
This is an MLM. I guarantee you, this is going to be an MLM. This is going to be the next Herbalife.
And I'll tell you what,
people selling insurance underneath you. You collecting a piece of their pie.
Yeah, I might start selling insurance just because of this. I know tons of weed people that would love to have their stuff insured, and what I'm saying, not have to worry about spending a fine on a 30-day hold on their car and all that. And I totally get it.
Riding dirty no more.
That's what I'm saying.
Really, people are getting caught for cannabis alone out there, driving with cannabis alone. Most police officers I've talked to say, the biggest problem with cannabis drivers is that they drive too slow. But outside of that, it doesn't seem like they're swerving or causing issues.
I'm with you. Swerving,
you just get a car with adaptive cruise control. Yeah, just get adaptive cruise control, sit in the slow lane, and just coast, man.
Mm-hmm.
Just coast.
Mm-hmm. Without a doubt. Well,
I think it's very interesting though.
Yes.
And I think as we inch towards federal legalization, you're gonna have a lot of different insurance riders that you're gonna be able to buy. And who wins? Just follow the money, man. Insurance companies have the biggest buildings in every American city.
And at the same time, too, insurance commerce is prohibited by state lines, which is one of the things that cause insurance rates to go up at such high levels, is because of the fact that there is not interstate trade when it comes to insurance, meaning you can only purchase insurance from a insurance provider that is licensed to provide insurance in your state, when there should not be that. And that causes a lot of policies to be artificially high because of the lack of competition in that state.
Yep. Shout out. I give my condolences to all of the people, the good people in California, the homeowners in California, the homeowners in Florida that are being let go of all of their insurance companies because they're pulling out.
Their pullout game is strong. But
pull out the insurance, Allstate and State Farm pulling out of the insurance game. I guarantee states like California, Colorado, Washington, and Oregon, if this insurance is passed and is allowable in those states, your premiums are going to be much higher than everywhere else because we smoke the most.
That's right.
And we drive.
It's a racket. It's a racket.
Yes.
C-level suites of all of those large insurance companies are on with people making lots of freaking money and sucking money out of the system. And especially when it comes to health insurance, it's not health insurance at all. They're just sucking on the teat that makes all the prices go up for everybody. It's a scam.
You ever look at the itemized pricing? When you ever go to a hospital visit, ER visit, like tissues, the use of tissues in the ER is $250. They bill the hell out of you, and if you don't have insurance, you're paying that out of pocket.
Well, I mean, tissues are for issues, and so Just
Yeah.
saying, there's a lot of
Yeah.
issues in the hospital.
You don't want to misuse tissues for the issues.
That's right.